Welcome, ladies, gentlemen, Miguel, Itai, Brian. This is ProFreshOn, the world's simplest way to create a website. Now I want to start with a quote by Jesus Christ. A new command I give you. Love one another as I have loved you. So you must love one another. What I basically get from this quote is that it is our jobs to help other people live a better life. And I want to give this other quote by Rabbi Rambam that says, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Teach a man a fish and you feed him for a lifetime. And this is exactly what we're doing here. We're giving people the tools to create something to present themselves professionally. We're bridging the gap between the technological gap between websites, creating websites, and the everyday user with our unique, simple design and user interface. And with that, I want to present to you ProFreshOn, the front end. Now you have no idea how excited I am. I am so excited. I'm like, okay, that's too excited, maybe. Not the kind of excited that I am. I'm more of a, yeah, that that's pretty good. Yeah, that's how excited I am. I'm really excited because this is looking awesome. Look at it. Just look at it. You can just feel good, right? You have everything that you need in front of you and it looks super, super cool. Alright, so let's begin and analyze what's going on here. Well, we have the top part, which is basically the logo and the contacts. So you have the logo that you can upload, then the way of contacting you. There's the pretty line, the magnificent line, and then the navigation bar with a home, gallery, about, and contact page. Then underneath that, there's the actual page, which we are accidentally at the home page. Now you can notice the round edges that everything has. These are 8-pixel round edges. 8 pixel in terms of how round they are. And that is the main theme. We want people to feel at home with this website. Now they can enter their email only and it will still look good. They can enter their phone only and it will look just as awesome. They can put nothing and it'll be great. They can put their own logos, right? And let's say their logo has a blue color. Well, they have a chance without without the complexity to change the color to match whatever their color is, whether that's their logo or their personal choice. Now I want to talk a little bit about the navigation bar. If you hover your mouse over the home button, it will light up. Same thing with the gallery. It will light up and then you'll get these the actual categories fading in, and that's a major here, right? So everything fades in here. The way the buttons highlight, the way the gallery works. Now if you take your mouse from the actual gallery button down and then into the category. It highlights as well. But before we get to the gallery, I want to talk a little bit about this picture that we're seeing here at the home page. It's actually fantastic. So when you put your mouse over it, I've made this the most accurate use of a slideshow. It's actually pretty brilliant. So if you put your mouse over the slideshow, you can see these two arrows at the sides, and you can tell that it's a little bit lighter. There's a little bit more light at both the right and the left side. You take your mouse and you move it to the left side over to that area where the arrow is, and the right arrow is gone, the light gets bigger and the arrow gets darker. And that's a game here that we're playing with black and white. Check it out. I put the mouse in the center and then it goes back to this, and this is how I change from slide to slide. The slides change. How do they change? Through fade. They fade out. Now let's say there's a video here. Well, if there's a video, there's no need to actually have arrows to the sides, and you basically have just this video, this button here. This button here is same. It has both white and black put together to create this. And if I put my mouse directly on this triangle at the center, it actually gets darkened. And the reason for that, for the black and white, check it out. If I have a white background, I still want to see this stuff, and I want to put my mouse over it and click it. Same thing if it's pictures, and the same thing if it's black. And that's why we have the white highlights, the brighter thing at the sides. And if I put my mouse to the right, still I know that where I'm going. I know where I'm going, and this is just the best solution that I found for this. It's actually the best thing that there is ever. Now I want to get to the gallery page. Let's go to the gallery page, and what we're seeing here is something that looks pretty cool. Let me just break it down. So first of all, we have at the left side the categories, and the one that is selected right now. Inside of that categories, there's items. This is how it looks: an item, cool line, an item to this time to the left side, right? Another cool line and another item. Now I want to just say this one thing. There's something different about the gallery in terms of slideshow and the pictures and the videos that are presented there. So I want to focus on that for a second. Let's say that there's, if there's video, it's the same, but if there's pictures, when I put my mouse over that, we have discovered that our client needs to display their works at large. Let's say they have jewelry, they have products, they have fashion. They want to present the way things look. So when I hover my mouse over it, it looks like this. Everything gets a little bit brighter. You get the magnifying glass at the center. If I move my mouse a lot to the left, I can change that, and to the right it's the same. But basically, let's say that I want to click on this and make this larger. Well, this is what's going to happen. It's going to get larger, and everything at the background is going to get darker, and it's going to look awesome. Cool. Now you click anywhere just to get out of that, and let's say you want to go to category 2. You can hover over it. Now notice that the categories, both from the navigation bar and both at the left here, the size of the button is determined by the size of the text, the length of the text. I think that's pretty slick. Now let's say I want to slide down. I want to see some more items, right? So I'm starting to slide down. Everything goes down until it gets to where the home, the navigation bar gets fixed. It's actually it was actually fixed the whole time. And as I scroll down, it's still there. And you know what? Let's go over to the about page. But hey, we don't need to go up to the navigation bar. We can just hover over it and click it and go there. Alright, so here we are at the about page. One thing that is important to notice about the text, both at the gallery, the about, the contact, is that you can make it bold and you can link it. So over here, you know, probably people would want to put some links, probably to the LinkedIn or anything that they would want to. And one thing about the picture, right? This goes to everything that's in the website. If there's an image that's not, you know, this image that you're seeing right now, it's a ratio of 16:9, right? But let's say that it's a different image. Let's say that it's very vertical, right? It's very long like that. Whatever it is, if it's horizontal, like how do you call that? How do you call that? Panorama. If it's a panorama or it's a vertical one, whatever it is, it's in the center, in the middle, and everything else is white. For example, if somebody wants to put his picture, it's going to be right there in the center. That's going to apply for everything. Now let's go to the contact page because I'm pretty excited about this thing. I mean, I'm really excited about this thing. Are you ready? Alright. So that's how it looks without a form. But with a form, the text goes to the bottom and you see this beautiful, beautiful form. It is actually the ultimate thing. I've designed it over and over again, and I think that this is definitely one of the greatest things. So what's in here? First of all, there's the invitation. Hey, leave us a message and we'll get back to you really fast. Then there's the actual form that you can, you know, there's the email, there's the phone, name, message, and the send button. Now you can choose, for example, to not need a name. And when that happens, the whole gray box will get shorter to fit it and to look just as aesthetic. But let's say that it is big, and we've chosen everything, and we chose it in this order because our user will be able to determine if he wants to put, you know, the email first, phone first, whatever. And you know what? Let's leave a message. I click on the email, and this is how it looks when it's highlighted. What was before as a light gray disappears, and I can text. I can, you know, type here. I type my mail. I go to the phone. Now, let's say that I made an error. I didn't put it right, or I don't know. I just didn't notice. It will let me know, but this is something that I've really tried to do, is not to put anything that is negative, any red colors, any X's, anything that's just negative and not positive and productive. And it actually doesn't say error, it doesn't put any red color, just puts an exclamation mark like that. That's really, really clear to the eye, and it says enter your email. Alright, so I've entered everything, I clicked send, and it is actually very polite, and it says thank you. Or if I put my name in, it says thank you, Din. And that's our ProFreshOn. It is slick, it is clean, it is effective, it is ProFreshOn. Thank you very much.